Guys, Caleb here, and today I am incredibly excited to show you my entire LEGO Star Wars collection. This is me and Sam's. There is one or two sets in here that are Sam's, and one of them that me and my brother share. I thought it'd be fun to line them all up, and I know it's definitely not quite as big as lots of other people's. It's really pretty small compared to some other people's. But it is probably me and Sam's team that we probably have the most sets of, although I have a fair amount of architecture sets, and he has a fair amount of ideas sets, so I might make some separate collection videos on those coming up soon. Now we're just going to take a small look at each of the sets, what my favorites are, if it's my brother's or if it's mine. And I'm also pretty sorry for not uploading for 3 days in a row. It has, I don't know, I've just been kind of taking a break to, sit back, relax, and catch my breath. And I have some bigger videos coming soon, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But hopefully my upload schedule will be a little bit more consistent. It's really just quite surprisingly big. I did not expect it to be this big, and I know it's really, really tiny compared to so many other people like M&R Productions and all sorts of other people who have, massive LEGO Star Wars collections, but it's decently sized. There's a solid 7 or 8 sets and then some other stuff that isn't quite LEGO that we'll also get to, but I also think it's a really cool part of my LEGO Star Wars collection. Start off behind the porg here, which is the small collection of stuff that is not actual LEGO sets, but is still a pretty cool part of my LEGO Star Wars collection. The Wii LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga video game, such a fun video game. You still love this video game, maybe I'll do a gaming video of it. And we also have, I believe we can crack this guy open. Oh no, where'd the CD go? Actual game card must be in there where my gaming setup is, but I do actually have the video game. I'm digging and I think I found it here, so this obviously fits right in the case here. Super cool video game, and definitely something pretty cool to have that I generally don't think a ton of people have this day and age, but it's still a really cool piece of LEGO Star Wars. Let's kick some brick and I through VI. I'm really not good at Roman numerals, but we have some of the stuff on the back there. Definitely just something that's pretty cool to have in my LEGO Star Wars collection that I'm sure not a ton of people have, and probably the rarest thing I have in my LEGO collection. Didn't know it already, I usually keep it on my shelf next to the bookshop and the San Francisco set. And it's a little bit hard because when you back up, there's a little bit of an odd glare to it, but that is the set that sits there. Our first instruction manual, signed by M&R Productions himself. He actually signed this at Brickford, Virginia, just a few days ago, actually, and it's just something so cool to have in my LEGO collection. I'm sure not a ton of people have something actually signed by the king of LEGO Star Wars himself, M&R Productions. LEGO Program, which I think is the only set besides this little one here that I have yet to do a review on. Maybe a review of that coming out this weekend. Let me know if you guys want to see that. In fact, the oldest set in this thing, well, I suppose this would be the oldest thing in the collection, but this is the oldest actual set I have in the collection. I know it's still pretty new, but it is the oldest LEGO Star Wars set I have in my collection, so that's kind of cool. Actual porg body, so we just have the head sitting there, unfortunately, so that's one reason that I've been kept from reviewing it, but maybe I'll still review it, and, we'll see. I wish I still had the, mini porg, but, I'm not perfect, nobody is, and it is definitely a pretty good set that I have not reviewed yet. Ptsd Mandalorian Raider, the only Mandalorian set that I actually own, but a very, very cool one. First Mandalorian set ever, I believe. You can take the cockpit off, and there's a little interior there. And there's just a lot of cool play features. You can watch that on my review for the set. And also has some pretty cool figures there, especially the Mandalorian. I really like that figure. Possibly one of my favorite Star Wars minifigures I own. Ptsd Raider, just a very, very good set in general. Pretty happy that I bought that guy. Technically biggest set, or the set with the most pieces here, is the Sith Art Mosaic. Although this is definitely a good bit thicker. This has the most pieces because it has thousands and thousands of tiny, tiny studs on it. Absolutely dwarfs all the other sets in this collection, and I will tell you this, it is surprisingly big. You would be surprised if you got this, how absolutely massive this set is. On display, I usually keep it on my wall over there, and I will keep it on my wall for a very long time, because it's an incredible LEGO Star Wars set. Right now, it was a pain in the butt to build. It took so long, and it was so annoying just putting thousands and thousands of studs on a base plate, but it turns out looking incredible and is a magnificent piece of art that would really stand out in anybody's LEGO Star Wars collection, and I'm very happy to have one. It definitely stands out from everything else in this collection, really. Coveted 501st Battle Pack here, of course, with one of my new favorite Star Wars minifigs I own, possibly my favorite. This, I don't know exactly the name of it, got out of Brick Fair this weekend, and obviously the Fire First General modified minifigure I made with the custom arm printing. We have Jetpack Trooper, 2 normal Fire First Troopers, and some battle droids along with the Walker and Speeder. The best value Lego set. You really get 6 minifigs, 2 very chunky builds for $30. It's just such an incredible battle pack with such a crazy story behind it. The whole campaign for this set, and if you don't own it, I would highly recommend getting it before it ever retires. I don't know when it's quite retiring, but it's really one of the best Lego Star Wars sets. Such an incredible value, such a great story behind it, and just such an incredible set. Highly recommend picking up the File First Battle Pack if you have not already. My incredibly small, like, Sith Trooper sort of army, I suppose. I basically built my own custom general, and he sort of leads the, I keep wanting to call them File First Troopers, the Sith Troopers, and I do have 2 of the Speeders, as I did buy 2 of the exact same battle packs, so I can make my army twice as big. It's set at $50. If you're looking at $30 or $30, I would probably recommend buying the Fire First Battle Pack instead of 2 of these. But however, this is a great set for any fan of the Sith. It's quite good having Kylo Ren, the leader of, like, the Sith, in front of, this army here. Except I wish I had, 200 more of these guys, and it looked, really dope. Except it's pretty small, very, very small, but it is still a great set, and a great little Sith Trooper army that I'm sort of working on. Boba Fett helmet, which me and my brother actually share. We both got this one for Christmas. Possibly the best displayable set here. I honestly just love how this set looks. It's just so incredible. $60 is a little bit steep, however, I think it's a really good value, and definitely one of the best, helmet sets. Rangefinder can be lowered for him to track people or whatever he does with the rangefinder, and it's just a very good set. Definitely, possibly the best displayable set, unless you count this. This would probably be the best displayable set. But a very cool set to own. Me and my brother both share this set, and it's definitely a very cool Lego Star Wars set. Bliss's Y-Wing Microfighter, which is another one that I have yet to do a review on, just because it's so tiny. The review would probably be only 3 minutes long or something, but I think we will do a review of this coming in the next month or so make sure to stay tuned for that. Comes with the pretty cool Zori Bliss minifigure along with the Y-Wing, and I've never been a massive fan of microfighters, except this is generally a pretty cool one. Good one for $10. This is also my brother's set. I believe he got this from his friend for his birthday. A very good set. I wish they used stud shooters instead of flick fire missiles, because flick fire missiles are just so hard to actually flick and get to shoot out, but it is a pretty decent set. And possibly my favorite set on this list is the Millennium Falcon. Man, this is just such a great set. This is, in fact, my brother's set. He made his own, basically, stand for the minifigs. Looks incredible on display. Anybody who knows Star Wars at all is instantly going to recognize this ship. It's an absolute classic ship. What can you say? It looks spectacular on display. See, the entire interior also opens up. It's got so much interior, so much playability. Go ahead and watch my review of it and drop a like on that if you have not seen it already to get a full in-depth, look at this set. But this really is just such an incredible set. Trying to do this one-handed here. It's possibly my favorite set on this entire collection. It's just such an incredible Lego Star Wars set that I would highly recommend for anybody who's not bought it already. Just easily one of my favorite Lego Star Wars sets that we own. And it's just such a great set. Probably the greatest set here. Obviously the most expensive at $160. But it is a very good set. Guys, that is my entire Lego Star Wars collection. Well, technically me and Samuel's, because Sam owns that set and the Millennium Falcon, as well as me and him share the Boba Fett helmet, but everything on this side is mine, and well, I guess we also share the Lego Star Wars game, so it really is me and Sam's entire Lego Star Wars collection. Thoughts on this tiny collection in the comments below. Let me know your favorite set, especially, because I want to see what you guys think is your favorite set in this collection. Not uploading recently, but I think I'm going to get back into the swing of it, so don't worry about that. This is Seabird Productions, sign off for now. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with my latest videos, reviews, and everything Lego, and I will see you guys later. Peace.